Hi, it's Catherine doing my carnivore report. Oh my goodness, so it's beautiful outside and I'm trying to figure out how to rotate my phone to get in the right place. But that's why I do these videos live. I do a rehearsal and then I do a better clean copy and edit it and all that afterwards. But it's kind of fun because it gives me an opportunity to talk about the carnivore keto experience and then really figure out better what I want to say. I make notes and I plan out the video, so the most important thing I want to tell you is the foods that I added back. So as you know, I did my 12-week carnivore experiment and it went wonderfully well. I'm so happy with the way it went. And then I'm making the adjustment going back to keto, going more toward sugar freedom, which is how I originally lost 70 pounds more than 10 years ago. One of the things I discovered is that after I went through menopause a couple of years ago, I started to deal with a little bit of weight creep, a little bit of depression, procrastination, just feeling really down and bad about myself. And what I discovered was a lot of that has to do sometimes with insulin resistance causes problems with dopamine, not producing dopamine, and also not being as sensitive to dopamine. So the high insulin can get in the way of feeling those good endorphins. I was just seeing a study recently about how optimistic people have much lower rates of heart disease. And people have known this for a long time. If you have a good attitude, you're less likely to have heart disease. But it makes me wonder, is the same inflammation that's causing the heart disease, is that the same thing that's causing the depression? And so that people who are more optimistic have better insulin and dopamine and serotonin sensitivity, and that's why they don't have heart disease either. Could that be it? I think it could. At any rate, I just realized the lighting, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful out back there, but with the sun being behind me, I don't know if this is ideal. But anyway, that's why I do these live, so bear with me. And anyway, I think the sound is good, so I'm going to keep going. The foods that I added were cabbage, heirloom tomatoes, olive oil, and what else? Garlic wine vinegar. And I had a problem. The day after I added those foods back, a couple of hours into the day, I started to itch all over, which is really, really weird because I mentioned Mikhaila Peterson had said that one of her symptoms of the sensitivities that she was having with different foods was it started with the itching. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I was just wondering, so is this psychosomatic that I'm itching because Mikhaila had talked about the fact that she had been itching? But at any rate, it was real and I felt it. So I didn't have hives. I couldn't see anything, but definitely itching. So I was like, uh-oh, something is going on here. Going back, adding back some plant foods. So I went ahead and the next day I pulled out that garlic wine vinegar. It was kind of an inexpensive vinegar, and I had a feeling that might be the thing that was causing the problem. I'm not exactly sure, but I pulled it back a little bit, had a little less of everything, and did really well. And then the next day, I went full carnivore again. I still had my tonic, which is the ACV tonic, but I only had meat and eggs and a little bit of heavy cream the next day. And then now I've gone ahead and bought another little heirloom tomato, and I have some red leaf lettuce, and I'm going to try that next. The other thing that I may have done wrong is I made my homemade mayonnaise, which is with olive oil and Bragg's apple cider vinegar. So you beat an egg, eat a raw egg. Maybe don't try this at home, folks. I don't know, but that's what I do. And then you drizzle in the oil and add ACV, salt and pepper, and it's really delicious. And I'm wondering if it was something about that might have caused the itching. So anyway, that's what happened. And so went ahead and moved some of those other foods out. So this week, the only thing I'm adding back is a little bit of red leaf lettuce, heirloom tomato, and I am having a little bit of oil and vinegar on that. And then I have fresh basil that I grow in my garden. So I am going to use some fresh basil to make the dressing for that. You know, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I do want it to work out because it would be nice to, when I'm going out, to be able to have, a salad along with my steak. At any rate, though, I can just have a plain steak because I'm so happy. Probably one of the biggest benefits of going, meat-based for me has just been the lift in my mood, the lift in my motivation. It's just so good. Learning new music, writing a new show. It's just a really good thing. So there it is. increase in mood, really feeling good, no joint pain, back in the gym, lifting again, but not too much. Here's the protocol that I'm using. I'm back to using turbulence training. But what I do is I do 2 sets. I do a set without any weights to warm up, and then I do a challenging set. And then if I feel like I really want to, I'll do another set. But I only have to do 2 sets. What's the point? The point is I want to enjoy my training, and I also want to see what the minimum effective dose of weightlifting is in order to maintain my muscle and my strength. I also don't want to lose strength. I noticed that over the last couple of years, I've lost some of my push-ups. I can't do as many full body push-ups as I could, and I want to build those back up. Anyway, thank you for watching this live demonstration of my adjustment from carnivore to keto and back, and I'm going to keep you updated on how it's going, and then I'm going to come back with a little bit more permanent version. It's so lovely out, but the light is behind me. Oh well, YouTube, we keep figuring it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you back here on the Sugar Freedom channel. Sugar Freedom is on sale, so if you haven't gone keto or carnivore before, Sugar Freedom, step by step, we do something called the 3-day sugar strike, which is going to take out the grains and the sugars and the processed vegetable oils. And so you're still eating, plant foods, you're still eating low sugar vegetables. And it's a great way, if you're eating a standard American diet, to step down before you eventually go carnivore. And that's just $9, big sale, and that's at sugarfreedom.com. At any rate, thank you for watching, and watch other videos. If you're going carnivore, go back and look at the first week. The second week, I've done all these videos on what it was like to go carnivore. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Leg cramps. Leg cramps. When my husband and I don't drink our apple cider vinegar and water, we're both getting leg cramps. That is just so crazy. And I'll be back with another report on why apple cider vinegar helps to prevent them and keeps the leg cramps away. Apple cider vinegar a day keeps the leg cramps away. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and bye from Dimitri and Natasha as well. That's Dimitri over there. We actually have to go to the vet and get a little bit of they're getting their heart guard today. So away we go. Bye-bye. Now, where's that little X? Where's my glasses? I know it's here somewhere.